Hey bakers, today I'm going to show you how to make a batch of creamy, dreamy, silky and easy cream cheese frosting. It comes together in a snap and it's perfect on a vanilla cupcake, a red velvet cupcake, or just piped directly into your mouth because it is insanely delicious. All right, let's get started. This frosting comes together in a snap, but let's do a couple of semi-optional things just to make sure it's perfect. Starting off with sifting 1.5 pounds of confectioner sugar. This, I bet, is pretty lump-free, but sometimes you get a batch that's crazy and it really just like ruins the consistency of your frosting. Just a good practice to have, especially if you're gonna be piping things. 1.5 pounds, and using a scale helps. You don't have to sift it all at once though. You can do it in batches. So, sift, sift, sift. Most powdered sugar is gonna be like pretty lump-free, but I mean, just sometimes it's not. And if you're ever using the organic kind, and I use a lot of organic products, there's gonna be a lot of lumps. Cheese-based frostings like mascarpone frosting and cream cheese frosting can theoretically be over-whipped. More for mascarpone frosting, which is delicious, but you don't wanna over-whip things. And let's do that last little bit of sugar. Now we're gonna set this sugar aside, come back to it in a few minutes, wipe down all that evidence that things got a bit messy, and we're gonna cream our butter, 3 sticks. 3 sticks of butter is 1.5 cups or 339 grams. Cream it up. All right, so my butter is nice and creamy. Room temperature butter should yield to the touch. When you press down, it shouldn't be hard, but it shouldn't be melty either. It's in between. Nice pinch of salt, pinch, pinch, pinch. And we're gonna add in 16 ounces of cream cheese. If you don't have cream cheese, you could also use Neufchâtel cheese, which is very similar, or you could use mascarpone as well. In you go. We're gonna cream this up now, mix it with that butter well. And I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of vanilla. And you know, scrape that bowl down too. This tastes delicious already and, oh, not above eating it. Oh, why is cream cheese so good? I mean, that's really, really good. It almost doesn't need the sugar. All right, that's all mixed up, and by the by, I'm using 1.5 pounds of sugar. You don't have to use that much. This actually tastes delicious right now. It is, you know, it's cream cheese and butter, what's not to like? I'm just gonna add in like 1 cup or so of sugar at a time and let it incorporate. Just give it a modesty cover. Okay. Once that's incorporated, add the rest, or another batch. Right. You can make this buttercream like a day or two in advance. It'll be delicious. Just refrigerate it, let it come to room temperature when you're ready to use it, and then give it a final whip right before using. That'll help reconstitute it, give it a nice, creamy, spreadable texture. Look at this. Let's just take a taste. You might notice though, it is very, like, it's runny. It's a runny mixture, so we have to add a little bit more sugar in to firm it up. But if you're just putting this on a sheet cake or even using it like a glaze almost, like a really thick glaze, it's fine right now. I'm gonna dump the rest of the sugar out. Okay, let's check this out. Fresh spoon. A little bit wider, and you can see it's holding a peak more, so this is much more pipeable. I wanna warn you though, this is not gonna be great for stacking cakes. It's a soft buttercream. You wanna have something firmer. Because of the cheese, it's just gonna be wobbly and messy. Maybe 2 layers are fine. You could do like a sheet cake, cut it in half, 1 layer of frosting. 1 layer of frosting, that's fine because it's so big, but don't try and do like a tall stackable cake. you really want to do more of an Italian or Swiss meringue buttercream for that, click up here for my Italian buttercream video, and click up here for my Swiss meringue video. So easy to make, really creamy and perfect for decorating. I, of course, just so happen to have made some red velvet cupcakes, perfect for this frosting. So, let's squeeze it up. Nice. So look, we get some definition. You can see it doesn't have a firm peak at the end. Cream cheese frosting can give you definition. You can pipe with it. It's just not strong enough to maintain like a couple cake layers on top of it. So enjoy in moderation. Accept it for what it is. The best delicious frosting that's not the best for decorating. All right, I'm gonna go eat this cupcake now in private. No cameras, please. But if you like my videos, hit that like button and subscribe, and thanks for watching.